They can take the office away from Scott Holroyd, but they can't take Scott Holroyd away from the office. What's up, guys? Here we are back with another episode of how to buy a chimpanzee from the dark web. My name is MailChimp, and we are back in action, baby. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing great. So here we are back in my office. Oh, my office. My camera. My microphone. Probably an amazing sensation for your ears there. So how you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Here we are, back in action. After a month from hell, absolute ridiculous month. And we're back at it. You know, people can try and knock us down, but we're going to come back swinging, punching, smacking the face in, whatever we want to do. I'm so excited that I'm back here today. My camera is wonky. The quality is not the best because I can never quite find out how to do an amazing quality Facebook Live. But we're back in action and I'm happy. I'm excited. It's great to see my stuff again, all my bits and bobs and things. And, you know, you just feel like you're back in business when you're in your place of work, rather than my living room using my webcam picture. Actually back here again. So with me being back in business, there's a few little things I wanted to tell you. So I don't need to check if I'm live because I'm just doing this through a Facebook Live, which is great. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Let me just have a drink. It is like hotter than the center of the sun in this office right now. So plenty of water, no coffee today, because it's just too darn hot in here. So we've got a few people with us. Awesome. So we've got Jane, as always. As I say, Jane just sits on this Facebook feed and she just waits. She waits patiently, like some kind of tiger in the grass waiting. And then she sees my live pop up. And then she's there, boom, first person on, first person there, first person to say hello, first person to like. That's what a good employee does. That's what we pay Jane to do. We pay Jane to be our live assassin. So she's there, ready, so that I feel confident that people like me and I can see at least one person on my live. And that's all we pay her for. That's her job. She just helps you guys out of the goodness of our heart. Her actual job description is Leap Members Group Tiger. I'm ranting on now, but anyway, we're back. We're good. It's great. It feels good. So today, what I want to do is kind of give you a bit of a different day. I want to kind of set some stuff out because there's been a lot of questions that have come through to me and a lot of questions that have come through to Jane. And I just want to make sure that you're all happy and good and understand where we're going with this challenge concept and let you into some stuff that I'm sure you are going to be super happy with now that I'm back in my office, and it means that I've got access to everything. So I've got my paper back in front of me. It just feels so good. I can't stop saying it. It feels so good to be back here instead of just on my living room table. So we are back in business. Okay, I've said that. Let's tick that off so I don't say that again. Anyway, right. So I know I've said this a million trillion times, and people are going to be saying, "Yeah, Scott, you say this all the time, and you never do." Right. So now I'm back here. It means that things are moving forward, okay? And things are moving forward in a positive way. And now that the PayPal situation, although isn't over, it kind of is. But we're not going to be using them anymore. So we're not going to be at the liberty of what PayPal want us to do. So we've come out the other end fighting. We've ridden our way through it. Lots and lots of people have gone through the same issue as me. Lots of people have now, you know, lost everything. Quite fortunately, I haven't lost everything. I've managed to get this sorted, which is great, and we're back in action now. So it means that I can now come back here, and I've now got free reign of my office, which means I can start recording again, which means I can get things back up live, ready to go. So nothing is changing with regards to this challenge. We are going hell for leather with this challenge. I am going to make sure that each person who turns up for these lives, who does the things that I'm telling them to do, makes some money, because it's not hard. And you're going to follow along with me every day. I'm going to come live every day. I couldn't yesterday because my little girl were a little bit poorly and she ended up with a rash all over her, so I had to take her to the doctors. So I couldn't come live yesterday, and I had a few little bits and bobs that I needed to do. But every day as much as I can. I'm going to be coming live Monday to Friday. To be honest, 99% of the time, I will do it every single week on the odd occasion when I can. But what it means is, because we're doing the challenge every day, and because we are going to make some money from this, and you're going to copy me what I do, and you're going to follow along, and we're going to do this together, I also want to say that now I'm back in my office, it means that I've now got access to everything, which means that I can now finally get back on the high ticket course. I can come in over the weekend as well, get the little bits finished that I needed to finish. There's a couple of videos that I wanted to change in the main course, because obviously we're not doing the lap and we're not doing the purchase client. So I need to take them videos out, change some of the videos up a little bit, and I'm going to be doing that. So the Leap course, even though you've got access to it now, it's going to slightly tweak and change a little bit, only with regards to taking those videos out. So it's not the process and system won't change, nothing. It's just going to be updated a little bit for the new things that we're now doing, okay? And I'll have that plus the high ticket course, because now Kajabi is all sorted out. So plus the high ticket course will be ready to go on Monday. Yes, Scott, you say on Monday all the time, and Monday never comes. Trust me, it'll be there on Monday. We've got no issues now, which is great. So I'm finally back on track. Then you'll be all happy to know that those guys who have got the agency essentials, who have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and for all you other guys who are sat there going, wasn't it Christmas when he said that they were going to do 30 campaigns in 30 days, and it been like 30 months? Well, no, it hasn't been 30 months, but guess what? You're going to get that with the agency essentials. For all you guys who have got agency essentials, and for all you guys who are waiting for the 30/30, is going to be live next Friday. Not tomorrow, the Friday after. That gives me the whole week to get agency essentials put live and the 30 days 30 campaigns put live. So finally, by kind of this time plus a day next week, you will have access to absolutely everything, okay? And we're going to be doing this course still, though. We're going to be doing this challenge, sorry. So what I want to do today in this challenge is, I want to kind of give a bit of a recap, and I want to give you an insight into what we're going to be doing, because I've had a couple of messages off a few people who have said that, I've had about 3 people message me saying, I can't keep up. I'm struggling to keep up. I'm struggling to keep up to the emails that we're sending out. I'm struggling to keep up with the live videos and everything like that, and I'm kind of falling behind a little bit. I just got a text message asking me if I want to work from home. Yes, I do want to work from home, but I want to work from my office. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Well, I'm not interested then. It's not a get-rich-quick. I want to get rich as quick as I can. Why would I not text me if you're not going to make me rich as quick as I can? Tell me it's not a get-rich scheme. Jesus. Don't even bother texting me if you're not going to get me rich quick. Anyway, so, yeah, we're going to be doing this challenge. I don't know where I want now. And, oh, yeah, so people message me saying, oh, you can't keep up. I can't keep up with all the lives. I can't keep up with the things that we need to do, and I'm falling behind a little bit. Don't worry about that. Don't worry if you're falling behind. I get it. You know, if you have a full-time job, you're coming home from a job, you're coming home from work, you're then having to send some emails, you're having to do this, and you're having to do that, and you've got the kids, and you've got this. Trust me, I live that same life, okay? Okay, I don't have a full-time job, but I kind of do, because this is my full-time job, you know? This is what I do full-time. It's what I do every single day. So I get the stresses and the pressure. I get that. You know, I have courses that I've got at the $1. I've got your guys' courses to tweak and change and upload. I've got the challenge to do every single day. And then I've got 5 kids. And then I've got to go home and I've got to sort things out and do things and spend some time with kids and play with my fish or whatever. You know what I mean? I've got stuff to do, just like you. So I'm in the same situation as you guys are, okay? I'm not some young hotshot kid who, you know, lives in a nice apartment on his own and has all the time in the world. I've also got responsibility, so I get it. The thing about business is what you're willing to put into it, you're going to get out of it. And it's so true. And it sounds like mind shit bull crap, like I said last time. It sounds like mindset stuff. And it isn't necessarily mindset stuff, and it kind of is. But it is. You put whatever you put into it, you're going to get out of it. As in, if you can assign a block of time per day to actually do your work, then fantastic. So if you have a full-time job and that's 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock on a night, you've got to come home, you've got to get the kids ready for bed, spend a bit of time with your wife or your husband, then they go to bed. Block yourself out an hour. If you have to stay up for an extra hour when your partner's gone to bed, just so that you can reply to some emails, check the stuff, jump on over to the group, add the prospects to the sheet so that the sales team can ring them back or whatever. Even if you've only got an hour, just follow along as much as you can follow along, because you've got to do the work if you want your business to succeed. We can't just send a couple of emails and then leave it. We've got to keep going all the time. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that people make, especially when it comes to running Facebook ads. They put a Facebook ad out there, they put $1,000 budget to it, and then they just leave it and they just wait. And then every day they click, oh, why am I not getting people through? Why is it not working for me? Maybe I need to turn it off. Maybe I need to change it. Maybe I need to change my audience. And they just sit there and wait. Now, you have other people who will go onto that ad and they'll carry on that ad and they'll keep tweaking it and they'll do things and they'll manage it and stuff like that, and they'll still be waiting. We're not going to wait with this challenge. I want to show you that we're going to have ads and we're going to have this and we're going to have that, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing in a second. We're going to have all these things out there, and we've got our prospect sheet and everything like that. We're going to be calling people off and emailing people off. But we're not going to wait for them to get back to us, because there's opportunity right now out there. If you look behind me right now, you can see that there are a ton of people walking by. The reason that they're walking by is because where I am right now is above a kind of a retail park. And this retail park is full of shops. And these shops can be anywhere from clothing shops, there's like a Debenhams, there's some perfume shops and all these different places, right? And all these people every single day, okay, whether they're on the lunch break, whether they just don't work, whether they are playing hooky from work, or whatever they're doing, they're going into these stores, they're going into these shops and they're buying. It's very busy here all the time. You know, it's very rare that you don't see anybody behind me. There's also a coffee shop there, that Nero. You can see Cafe Nero if you look behind me. And I know you can't see from this angle because my files are in the way, but all the tables outside are full. There's no empty tables out there. And some people think when they start a business that that's what's going to happen for you. And it's not. You're the equivalent of a store that's in the middle of nowhere that nobody's ever heard of, on a road that nobody drives down, in the middle of the desert. That's where you are. And it doesn't matter how amazing your store is. It doesn't matter how fantastic the window display looks. It makes no difference, because if nobody's going to drive past or walk past or visit that store, you haven't got a business. The only way that you're going to bring people into your business is by telling them that you exist, by telling them that you exist for one reason, and that one reason is to help them to do something that they're needing help with, to achieve something. So what we do in there is, we don't want to just throw out a Facebook ad. We don't want to just throw out some email campaigns. We need to be contacting people every single day to just scale up until we've made enough money to then put that into an automated way, which is such as Facebook ads and funnels and paid advertising. Okay, and then when we've done paid advertising and that starts working and we've made enough money from that, then we need to start bringing people in to help us do that, so that we can then start steering the ship. Okay, so what have we gone through so far? Well, we've gone through why we set up this challenge. Now, I didn't just set up this challenge just because we couldn't no longer do the lap, or should I say we couldn't no longer do the purchase clients, and the lap were going to take you all individually too long to get a client through, so I wanted you all to get a client as quickly as possible. That wasn't really why we did this. That was one of the reasons, that was one of the defining factors of why I decided to do this. But the main reason why I decided to do this, and the main reason why I decided to close this group off and make it secret so nobody else could join it, well, because I want to class you guys as my kind of business partners, my family, and you guys are going to get more access to me, and we're going to do things together, as opposed to just you're in a place, you know, everybody else is in here, everybody's coming from into here from the $1 courses, you know, and they're all just going, hey, can I find this information? Can I find this information? This is us working as a team, as a collective, to see what we can do, to see where our skills lie, so then I can best direct you where you need to go, okay? So far, what we've done is we've sent one email campaign, okay, out to 1,000 people, and I know there's a few people haven't got the data yet, which I'll be sorting today, but we sent 1,000 data out, okay, 1,000 emails out, and we're going to be getting daily replies to that, okay? You are going to get a lot of people who say no. I get a lot of people who say no. Now, I did the chiropractor thing the other day. You saw me, I think it was Tuesday. I sent that chiropractor email out on Tuesday. Wednesday, I had 15 emails, 15. I think 11 of those were undelivered, unable to deliver message, right? So we get rid of them 11. Then we've got, what, 5 left, should I say. Out of those 5, 3 of them said no. 2 of them said yes. So out of all those emails that I got for that day, I only got 2 people who said yes. Now, I'm quite lucky that I got it on the first day. Jane were also quite lucky. She got a reply on the first day. Sometimes it'll take all the way up to the 4th day for you to get a reply, but you will get some replies. And the thing is, we've got to keep going with this. So now I've got those replies, I'm going to then start ringing them. So anyway, so that's what we've done so far. We sent that email campaign out. And then what we also did is started on a prospect sheet, okay? And I'm going to be going through this with you tomorrow because I'm actually going to call the person. I've got it down on Johnny's to-do list. I don't know if Johnny's actually on here. I think he is. I think I saw him. I'm going to have a chat with Johnny. If you are on here, Johnny, leave me a like and let me know. But if you, I'm going to have a chat with Johnny and he's got a call back or a call with one of the people who replied, one of the chiropractors who said, I'd love some more information on this. So rather than Johnny call him, I'm going to call him here live in front of you so that you guys get to hear what I'm saying to him. So I think it's important for me to call him and show you what to do. So I'm going to do that same thing. And I'm not the world's best salesman, but the thing is, I understand my product. I understand chatbots. So I'm going to be talking to him about chatbots. He might say, you know, I'm not interested. He might say, no, it sounds rubbish. He might say, yes, sign me up. Who knows? But we'll find out on the live tomorrow. So what have we still got left to do? What are we going to be doing in this challenge? Well, what we've still got left to do is that main prospect sheet. We're going to keep adding people to it on the different services and stuff. So we'll spend maybe 3 or 4 days adding things to it. So we'll go on, we'll be looking at the, like I did with the chiropractors, what's it called? The chiropractors, Google AdWords. We'll be putting those people on there. We're going to be going on to some Facebook pages. We're going to be having a look at a few Facebook pages. And if they're full of rubbish, if they're crap engagement, we're going to be contacting them for Facebook page management. We're going to be contacting a lot of people for chatbots, free chatbots. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff on that prospect sheet. And then we're going to be going through that prospect sheet. So we'll probably spend 3 days of the week filling that prospect sheet out. And then the remaining days, we'll be doing the emails, callbacks, all the different things that we're going to be doing. Okay, so I want you to get into that frame of mind. And just like Jane did, Jane put a post out earlier where she got that magazine. She found somebody in there. She contacted him and she set up an appointment with him now. She's going to go down and see him. I want you guys to be doing these sort of things, okay? So I'm going to be showing you how to do those same things. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start building his own list. So we're going to keep contacting these people on the prospect sheet. I've just said that. Then what we're going to do, which you'll all be happy to know about, is we're going to all build a website together, okay? So I'm going to show you how to build a website. And for those guys who are in Agency Essentials, you'll already have your website, so don't worry about that because when that launches, you all get your website on there. But I'm going to show you guys who aren't in Agency Essentials how you can build a website. I'm not going to do it for you because it's important that you do these things and you understand them yourself, but you're going to follow along live with me. One of my very first courses that I ever did was how to build a website 2017. And I did a website. I built a website from a very easy theme that's super cheap. It's like $10, $12 that you can buy, and it's really easy to manipulate and edit and drag and drop. And I'm going to show you how to do it, and you're going to follow along with me. Okay, so we're going to build our website. But all in the time that we're contacting the people on the prospects list. So we're going to build this website. We're not going to build a website as in a 5-page website with a gallery and about us. Nobody cares about that. We're going to build a funnel, okay? But it's going to be on a website. Then from there, we're going to build a funnel, which I've just said. So I'm going to show you how a website should be. Okay, so it shouldn't be a static business card style website. I set my business up in 2014 because I believe that people should not use SEO and they should use marketing. We don't want to do that. We want a dynamic website. We want something that flows. We want something that's changes depending on what people are doing and where people are going, and having pixels in there that lead to Facebook ads, that lead to chatbots, that lead over to email, that do all these different things, which I call multi-funnel architecture. I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? I'm not showing anybody else how to do that, just you guys. Then we're going to launch an entire campaign, okay? For those guys, when you've made some money and you've got a little bit of spare cash, okay, I'm only talking maybe $400 or $500, not ridiculous amounts of money. When you've got a bit of spare cash, we're going to launch out a campaign. I'm going to show you how you can put a little bit of money into things, and we can take one simple blog post, and then from that blog post, we can start promoting it out different places, and we can do all these funky things with it, and I'll show you how we get people through the system and bring them back, okay? Excuse me. And then we're going to be doing stuff that's going to get us out of our comfort zone. So, although I am back here in my office, I am not just going to be in my office because I have this big, massive gold device, which is my telephone. And I also have this camera. Can you see that camera? Yes, you can. And I'm going to get out on the street. I'm going to go out on the street. I did the graft hard. I spent all that time doing graft hard. I never even got a chance to edit the videos, which I will do now. But nobody even saw it. Nobody even saw what I did. And it was amazing. But we're going to do more stuff like that because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed being out and about and speaking to the community. I'm going to, like I said last time, which got me into trouble, get off my backside. I'm going to get off my backside and I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go and we're going to film it. Okay, and I'm going to walk around vlog style. I'm going to go into some shops and stuff like that, into some stores. And I'm going to ask them, what do they do on digital marketing? What digital marketing do they do currently? Have they got a Facebook page? How would they like a free chatbot? If I can do this, and I might seem confident when I'm on the screen, but believe me, I am not a confident person. I know it sounds stupid and ridiculous, but I swear to you, on my children's lives, I am not a confident person at all. I am the worst person. We go out, me and Jolene go out for a family get-together. I'm the one who's sat in the corner with the kids. I'm rubbish. I'm really bad. The only friends, the real friends that I have who I meet up with, a part of my business. That's it, or part of business. I can only speak to people who own a business because I am rubbish at making small talk. I don't follow sports. I don't watch X Factor. I don't watch the soaps. I don't know anything. You know, I know recent news. I know politics. I know business. I know trends and things like that. And most of Jolene's friends who have partners, they don't want to talk business. When I meet them, they're like, "Oh, hi, Scott. How are you?" I'm like, "Have you ever heard of multi-funnel architecture?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Have you got a business?" They're like, "No." Like, what are you doing with your life? Get off your ass and go get a business. People don't like that. You can't just say that to some randomer, you know, and that's what I do. And I'm rubbish at people, at connecting with people. And I'm even worse when I have to do sales. Okay, I'm so bad at face-to-face sales and telephone sales, but I'm going to do it because it's all about getting out of your comfort zone. If you can get out of your comfort zone, then we can win. Okay, what I'm trying to think of that saying, the thing that's on the other end of your comfort zone is the thing that matters the most. That's what they say. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to get out of the comfort zone. So what else have I got? Any other business? I'm going to go through, answer some questions. Okay, I think I already covered this. So there were the overwhelm. So yeah, don't feel overwhelmed by this. If you are feeling overwhelmed and you're thinking, I've got so much to do, don't worry about it. Trust me, you haven't got as much to do as I have. It's ridiculous, honestly. Workload is crazy busy. So that's it. So let me, like I say, let me just recap. So courses, high ticket course, Monday, okay? Agency Essentials with 30 days, 30 campaigns. Friday next, not tomorrow, Friday next week, okay? Did I say that we're back in business? Yeah, I said we're back in business. What we're going to be doing tomorrow on the challenge, carry on putting in the prospects, contacting the prospects, making a live sales call to the chiropractor, okay, which is 12:15, I think. So I'll be coming live around about 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's not gonna be easy. No, stuff it. I'll do it, right? Because I need you guys to watch me do that call because I'm rubbish on a call. So let me show you how I do a call. Yeah, carrying on the prospect sheet, and we're probably going to contact that gym as well, that Exercise for Less gym, because like I said, I know the person who runs that. So that might be a sale just sitting there waiting for me. All right, so that's it basically. Let's have a look at some comments time. Neil Carroll, have you barricaded the door? I've locked the door. Little do people know that I've actually had to sell my house and my children to get this office back, and I'm now living here. You can't see over there, but there's my bed. Actually, that's obviously a lie. In reality, I've just ordered my black paint as well. So this wall here that you cannot see right now is all going to be black. I've nicked it off Chad. It's all going to be black. It's chalkboard black paint. And I've got my chalkboard pens. He's coming tomorrow to paint it. Tomorrow's getting worse and worse, isn't it? It's coming tomorrow to paint it. I'm going to have to find out what time he's coming. But he's coming tomorrow to paint that wall. And I'm going to be able to draw all over the wall like some kind of crazy idiot, which is going to be awesome. Steve, welcome back. Good seeing you in the office again. Thank you, buddy. A bit of glare from the barnet, yes. I decided to turn my head upside down. So I decided to shave my head and not my beard. So because I can't grow hair on my head very well, I'll just keep it on my face instead. Where are we? Okay, cool. That's it. Right. Awesome. So thank you so much for joining me on this live. Trying to think of a witty thing to say. So I've only got one last thing to say to you. What I want you to do is I want you to go to your living room sofa, grab yourself a big knife, cut the back of the sofa and get into that sofa, okay? Needle and thread that sofa back up and make sure the cushion's in front of it. Then when your family come home tonight and they're worrying for you, where have you gone? I want you to stay hidden in the back of that sofa. Then in 3 months' time, when everybody's bereaved and everybody's got over your disappearance, I want you to jump out of that sofa. And I want you to stand there in the living room in front of everybody and go, surprise, I'm back. And then I want you to come over and hit the like button on this video if you are happy with the plan that we are going to do going forward. So go now, or I'm not ending the live. Go, go, go. Give me some likes. Let me know that you're happy and you understand what we're going to be doing. So embarrassing when no likes come through. Don't worry, Scott. There's going to be some likes in a minute. Just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. Maybe the likes don't come up on when you're on Facebook. Oh, yes, they're here now, yeah. Yes, we've got some likes. Thank you very much for that. I know that's quite dark, but I just thought I'd enjoy it. Because I can never end videos, so I just like to make some random stuff up. Okay, there we go. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to join me tomorrow when I'm here, probably with Isabella, because I'm not going to have enough time to take her to school, and a painter here painting my wall. So good to be back in my office. Oh, so good. I can talk like Darth Vader and everything. Just end the video, Scott Holroyd. Jeez. Catch you in a bit.